Well, hello. Let's get back into it, shall we? I'll see if I can remember where the hell I am and what's going on. Been a few days.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Very, very clever. Okay, I think I can move on to the next chapter, because I think I ended it at the end of the last one, so...
Sam, I've got news.
Wasn't me.
We've done a reading.
Okay.
It's a Five of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know, I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a Ten of Swords.
Rigged.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Ellis Monroe.
I don't think that's a name I recognise.
Be loved for who you are. And maybe that is something that perhaps, Gabby, you might have to...
Let's go visit the
challenge in
chief
your
and
life.
see if he knows any info.
What do you think, Poe?
Sam, do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
I know she will. Okay. Well, what do we know? Let's get a brief recap.
We've got a new target, Ellis Monroe. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
I assume his wedding dress is going to be important at some point. Okay. Let's go visit this Ellis person. Oh, hello.
You must be Sam.
Where do you live? You just let me in through like a conservatory or something.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Did you know Dorota?
Yes. We were
Both ginger.
friends. I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks.
Okay. How did you meet her?
We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
What happened after the show?
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Okay. You know Dorota had a boyfriend.
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Something else?
I said some guys like to watch. So tell him it would be sexy if he could look, but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
Why didn't she just dump him? How did it work?
She told Oscar to watch from her walk-in wardrobe. When he was at a safe distance, she put on a show. She faked it.
That's not really for me to say. Did Oscar know about you?
I don't think so. We were very discreet. It was more fun that way.
Right, so you and Dorota are in a relationship?
This is just between us, right?
Sure. I mean, yes, as I said before, between you, me, and anyone else I tell.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
It took me this long to realise she was the woman on the radio. Dear God, I'm slow today. Apologies. So, you have no friends?
Poe and Dorota. People I say hi to. I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and they keep me feeling warm when I'm down, but they're not friends. I do get the odd stalker, but that isn't something anyone wants.
Tell me about Poe.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already.
I mean, I do now,
We've
yeah.
been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
Where do I find him?
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
Okay, so next chapter then, presumably. Where were you last night?
On air. We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Do you know the creepy man named Zach Weston?
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show.
Have you had any private sessions with him?
No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to.
Fair
Not
enough.
for him, but Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift. She looked amazing.
Oh, so they were for her. Interesting. Any idea who might want to hurt you?
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
I mean, I have no idea. I'm not really a dream reader. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know anything about dreams, but I could bullshit her and pretend I know what I'm talking about, or I could just be slightly sarcastic. Anyone who knows me, it's an obvious.
REM sleep. So, you don't think dreams mean anything? Everyone has meaningful dreams, Sam. everyone.
Bullshit. What do you want me to do?
Just don't hurt me.
What?
Or let me get hurt.
I mean, I'm gonna try and not let you get hurt, but why would I hurt you? Strange thing to say.
Sam? You forgot your phone.
And then it's got a...
But I don't own a phone.
circular face.
Suspicious. Anyway,
and what looks like could have perhaps been...
let's go see Oscar. Nope, let's not see Oscar.
and
Where do you think it's from?
Zach, do you know Alice Monroe?
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
Have you met her?
Couple of times, promo shoots, that sort of thing.
Anything else?
No, she is my type though. Type of model. I'll ask her about the boudoir shoot again.
So,
Yeah.
I'll explain it to you.
So Chief,
it's
Oscar,
actually more about what
Alice.
you can do. What do you think you might do with
Let's go to the guest house, do the
I'm
rounds.
honest. At first, because of the handle, I thought maybe a weapon of combat, but then
Violet
if I
is this strange little girl. Okay, so
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia.
okay. Hello,
She's
Sophia.
over 9 and she's a maths genius. Hello.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise I might have to smother you in your sleep.
I mean, I could be open to that, depending on how you.
What's your name?
My name's Sam.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. Shh. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you?
So, something I was remembered from the previous episode, or was reminded of. I believe, I could be wrong, but there was mention of a little girl called Ginny, and when we saw the closed doors of two of the psychics that were doing the reading, Bronwyn and Lexi, it said Ginny on the door, I believe. There could be nothing, but I could be remembering entirely wrong, but we'll see. So, do you know Alice Monroe?
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
Have you ever met her?
Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. I don't remember now.
But you have a great memory. Anyway, Sophia mentioned something about aliens.
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
You're lying. Lying! Do you think you were abducted?
Do you think you're sitting here now? Perception is reality, Sam.
Have you told anyone else about this?
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently.
Do you think you were abducted last night?
Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
This is my job. Did anyone else see you last night?
No. Not even the moon.
Does that mean... I'm not doing that. Okay, leave.
for its stolen place, pushing lungs out of the way until breathing hurts. He whispers in the heart of his host until
I'll come
there will
back
be
to Violet
nothing
for that
left,
question.
and only the fall could quiet
Let's go
him.
through the group. Okay, tell me about Alice Monroe.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though.
What's the connection between Alice and Dorota?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They're both redheads.
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but
What?
Mercury called her as a redhead.
How do you sound blonde on the radio? Rain said you knew about rights.
A little bit. What did you want to know?
What is a right?
A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony.
Coming of age?
Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it?
Will there be 3 this time?
3 attempts? Yes, that's likely. But 3 victims? That's up to you, Sam. No pressure.
Oh yeah, just put it all on my shoulders. That's fine. I'm not telling her about the coin. Do you know Zach Weston?
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Yes, sounds good to me. Why not?
Chariot. Is Zach a suspect?
Everyone's a
I'm
suspect.
sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
You never know. I need your help.
Yes, of course. Anything.
Keep an eye on Violet.
Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you?
Well, she's a redhead. So if it's gonna kill 3 redheads, that's the 3rd redhead we know.
Leave it with me, I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell her about the coin, so I might come back just in case we have to.
Not better for her. She tried again, rewrote the note, redid the demon's ritual.
Okay, Rain. Oh, you look nervous. Do you know Alice Monroe?
I know the name. She's off the radio. Hard to get away from it in this town.
Tell me more about Birmingham.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Uri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. And we couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
What happened to Yuri?
The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveller.
Gave them a bigger home, a louder voice.
Okay.
And let them spread.
Hello, Lexi.
So what's the news about Alice? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help.
Do you really want to help?
Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
Phrasing. Okay, I have a few options. Ooh, no, I'm not sending her to Zach. Find out what you can from the Ouija board, maybe.
You got it. Me and the spirit world are going to have a serious chat. I'll get back to you when I find something.
starts to spread. He only needed to write one letter. Only needed to walk to the bridge once.
Right.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Well, it's not very nice of you, is it? Okay, let's go visit Violet as the chief.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
That boy. They listened to the psychologists, but it was all...
Claude.
Oh, okay.
The
Nothing.
first domino was knocked to the dirt. The next...
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
He might.
Had outgrown his host again.
Who knows?
Gotten too big.
No, no rain.
Tore him apart and choked with him.
Lexi? No, no Lexi.
Hanging from a funeral home ceiling. And yet more.
Okay, Okay, let's just go through the list.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Hope my shape-shifting powers don't run out anytime soon.
No shared germ. No
Do you believe Tara can predict things now?
I'm not one for mystics and crystal balls. I'm a Virgo.
What does that mean?
It says you're lying about your alibi.
She doesn't really have an alibi. She doesn't remember where she was. No, I'm scrapping that.
So, no. I don't believe.
Okay.
For Emma. And one for me. I kiss each
Rain?
one.
No.
Rising to my feet, I slide the magazine into the cemented
Lexi?
Ron, what are we going to do about Ellis?
What would you do about Ellis?
Yeah, what would you do?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Let's think. What have we tried before?
A few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them?
If we lock up the killer until Mercury tells us Ellis is safe, that could work. But who is the killer?
Good question.
Ellis.
Oh, I don't know. At this point, I have no idea. I really don't want to have to choose. Screw it. If I'm going to throw anyone under the bus, it's Zach.
I think so too. I need a reason to visit him though.
The vault for further military evaluation, like the rest of Thacker's creations.
Okay.
She'd already...
I don't like that too much, but we'll see how it goes.
Hello, I'm Violet.
Let's get Violet involved. Let's go see
Violet.
Let's go see the chief first.
How the hell she managed that, I have no idea. The door from the west stairwell crashes open.
Hello, chief. Nope. Okay, maybe not.
Cover before I can aim.
Oscar. No.
Car's drawing even closer.
Zach.
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this. It's a picture of Dorota.
I don't want to see pictures of your conquests.
Fair point.
It's not like that. It's just a press photo.
Not a very good photo.
Do you see anything in it?
What is he seeing this?
A girl holding a cello.
What do you see?
What do you see?
It must be a reflection in the
What do
cello
you
or
see?
something.
Beautiful lady. I can make you look like that, Violet. You just need to let me.
My legs fail, and I slide my back
Been
against
very
the steel.
suspicious, Zach.
Jimmy's empty gun falls to the floor,
Oh, well, let's...
sobbing, in the sprinklers. Until Emma, slowly.
Right, maybe I should go visit Ellis as the chief.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
After Mother died, Penn started putting on weight. The pasty roll of fat.
Chief DuPont, thanks for calling in.
I'm just checking you're safe.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me.
They're
Is
blinds.
that safe?
I mean, don't know of
Have I
any.
ever let you down?
I don't know of any death by blinds, so you're probably fine.
What's really worrying you?
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stop me from dying?
Okay, don't let anyone in apart from me and Sam.
For a slice of
How about
bread.
that?
I wouldn't if I were you. If Penn even thought about
No, Zach. No.
stay thin.
Oscar?
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
Is it about the boudoir photos?
Let's
did you want to ask?
not lead him, shall we?
Am I still a suspect?
No.
No.
Not as far as Chief is concerned.
Okay. Good. Listen, I think I might get out of this place soon. I need some space.
Is it about the boudoir photos?
Yeah. So it's true then?
I haven't seen them. I'm sorry. It's all tasteful stuff. Maybe a gift for you.
I didn't get them. Now I feel like I'm the only person who hasn't seen them.
Sucks to be you, boy.
Even so, a human vessel was out of the question.
Okay.
Animals were cheaper. Bigger ones cost more, but only one kind would do.
Let's go around as Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain.
The bird took up a perch on the back of Mother's armchair.
Okay, it's a
watching her
Violet.
with-
Who is Sophia?
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter, at that age where she overshares.
Is she a ghost?
Okay, that's an interesting question.
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
She's taking that better than I thought she would have.
And just like that, Penn pulled herself together.
Wrong one?
What is it, Ray?
I have a plan.
I have a cunning plan, sir.
You do? Enlighten me.
Maybe Ellis should stay with us.
I mean, it's probably a terrible idea, but I'm kind of
Maybe
thinking that one.
Ellis should stay with us. Maybe Ellis should stay with Chief DuPont.
I mean, I'm not sure Chief DuPont is out of the woods yet, but if he stays with three of you...
Maybe Ellis should stay with us.
It's great, let's go with that, see how it goes. The only bad thing that can happen is she dies.
With our track record, if she gets killed anywhere near us, we'll be sent to jail, whether we did it or not.
That's cold.
I mean, yeah.
I know it seems harsh, but without us, who's saving the rest of the world?
Passing
Okay.
germ, a gentle touch.
But
This
maybe I
monster
should
was
have
not
picked
that
the
limited.
chief, but who
All
knows?
this
Hi, Rain. Did you miss me while I was gone?
He was gone.
So, Ellis Monroe.
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
Really? Well, what's Sam going to do?
I believe Sam is going to save Ellis. According to the Ouija, this could play out in a lot of different ways, but mostly saving Ellis.
What other ways?
Ellis could run, Ellis could die, Ellis could be saved, mistaken identity, someone else dies. There's a lot of noise coming from the beyond, but it's not just a load of voices saying Ellis will die. Sam's got this.
Mistaken identity could be if I'm
Sooner or later
shapeshifted
she would,
into
and there would
Ellis
be a
and
tidal
then
wave
visit the
beat
killer,
upon,
perhaps.
And this demon was nothing if not
That could be
patient,
interesting.
ever present.
Which means, of course, now that's what we've got to do.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
She would finally cut her strings and fly. There was
No Violet.
the young, susceptible, high-risk groups already.
No Bronwyn.
Most people do anyway. A hollow.
No Rain. Okay.
Rest, implant, and grow the demon.
No Lexi.
Grow stronger, too big for its stolen place, pushing lungs out of the way until breathing.
Okay,
hurts.
let's visit the chief. Nope. Okay, apparently no one wants to talk
until there would be
to
nothing
Ellis. No. Bet Zach does.
And he could infect
No, maybe not. Okay.
that girl. That first girl, she was no different. She was nearly there already without the demon's whispers.
Okay, let's send Rain to see Zach again for a moment,
Hello.
just in case.
I'm Rain.
I get the feeling Zach, if he isn't the
Nearly
killer, he
empty
definitely
home every
knows
night.
something.
Night
Because if
after
he's trying
night.
to keep things together.
When she finally had enough.
No.
Weight on her shoulders, the pain.
I need to prod
from
Zach
the demon's
somehow. That
whispers
photo
around
is
her hollowed out heart.
something, maybe.
He gave her a moment of
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh, I'm Lexi.
knew where this sickness was going as easily as she could.
No. From
Take
Violet.
my ring, she'd say.
Bronwyn?
Lexi Corn, how thin are these walls?
What do you mean the walls are thin?
I can hear you screaming at your Ouija board. Last night too. I feel like I've heard your whole life story.
What did you hear? What did you hear?
Does Sam like me? Is Violet a lesbian? Will Ellis die? Will Bronwyn die? That last one, don't worry about that.
Why not? Because you're immortal.
Oh, I am Bronwyn MacLeod from the Clan MacLeod,
God.
and I am immortal.
Please
You
don't.
silly badger.
She'd been like this that day, rationalising.
Forget I
the
said
demon
anything.
parasiting her
Anyway,
heart.
Rain.
Our job is so stressful.
Tell me about it. Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil, generally standing around helpless watching people die.
Why do we do it?
For me, it's a common decency thing. Hi, I'm Bronwyn. Did you know the Earth was overrun by transdimensional evil? Want to help fix it? Sure.
Yeah.
Transdimensional evil?
I mean, not doing much else, are you, really?
I'll read the manual, Lex. People are afraid of ghosts, zombies, and aliens. They never even think to consider the possibility that there are millions of universes, potentially with millions of predators, all far more evolved than we are. What are our chances of victory? Minuscule. But if we don't fight at all, zero.
Fair point.
And he relished in it. The pain let go, finally, and that fed him too.
Chief. Nope, nothing from the chief.
And his host got an
Nope, nothing from Oscar.
bear.
Zach.
Sorry, we're closed.
God.
Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of Dorota's.
Dorota. I'm sorry about what happened.
Dorota told me things about you.
Yeah, screw it.
Things? That's ominously vague. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Lexi.
Lexi? I like it. It's got an edge.
Dorota says she
Does
knew
it?
you. Dorota says she knew you. I know what you did to Dorota.
I actually don't know anything.
You're
but
dating Violet, aren't you?
Let's try this.
No, we're just friends.
Wow.
That's not what you told Sam. That's not what Violet thinks.
Violet doesn't always see things clearly. It's fine. I know how to handle her.
Doesn't see what clearly?
You know, some women, they think a bunch of flowers means a relationship. Anyway, why are we talking about Violet? Let's talk about you.
I know what you did to Dorota.
Balls to the wall.
I didn't do anything to Dorota.
You killed her. You seduced her.
You make it sound so sordid. Dorota didn't do anything she didn't want to.
Dorota says she knew you.
Yeah, she had a portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
Hell
No,
no.
thanks.
That's a large drink you're having there, sir.
A little bit won't hurt.
I'm not drinking any of that.
Tore him apart and choked with him, draped from the branches like flower pots hanging. And yet more dominoes fell,
Okay.
landing at the heads of graves in the field of stones.
Zach, you very much
relentless
worry me at
weight.
the moment. So,
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
persuasion.
Dead air. Just an audience.
Let's go creeping everyone out.
I think we should break up.
Ooh. Ooh, that's... Okay, let's go to the second one.
I need to talk about
Now.
Ellis Monroe.
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing?
Oh, God. Okay, no, I'm not.
What have you heard?
I'm not gonna torture the poor woman.
The tarot readers have predicted that she is the next victim. Do you think we should do something?
Want to fool around?
Good God.
Is that really all you think about?
Probably is.
Starting to look like August has a serial killer targeting redheads. Look at my hair, Zach. Does this look red to you?
I mean, colourblind, but...
I think we should break up.
Ooh. You know what? Let's go all in.
Why do you want to break up?
Because I'm an arsehole, basically.
I'm cheating on you.
With who?
Dorota.
I'm not dropping Lexi in it. This is going to go badly for me. I probably made a mistake.
I thought so. Well, Dorota isn't here anymore. That's the curse of sleeping with you, obviously. How dare you break up with me? It's my decision. And I haven't made my mind up yet.
That's, sorry, no. Am I sorry? I'm semi-sorry, Zach. Kind of.
Mind? And perhaps it's a secret about someone else that you...
Nope.
And it's something that you have in common.
Nope.
Can be quite bad for the soul, so I really hope that...
Lexi. No? No. Okay.
But thank you again for sharing with us.
Let's go check out the chief.
So impressed again. Monroe, you're so... this lady.
Oscar Ellis.
From this.
Thank Zach, what are you doing here?
Okay.
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partner.
Oh dear God.
Good to know. I'm not one of them though, so... Unless there's anything else?
Pose for me. Pose for me.
Ah, God.
Zach, please stop asking. It's not gonna happen.
Just, undo a few
Oh,
buttons.
God. Christ.
Are you bullying me into taking my clothes off for you? That's sleazy. Just leave, Zach, before I call Chief DuPont.
Well, Zach isn't the killer. I've kind of screwed his life up, but hey,
They want to reconnect.
can happen
but
to
they
a
can't
nicer guy.
reconnect, and they're feeling the pressure that they maybe have not attended to their family as they wanted to, as the family had wanted to.
Okay, let's give Oscar a shot, I guess.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's
Forgetting
go.
also suggests that you're feeling overwhelmed, but
Nope, no Violet.
warm and loved. But
Anything for
crying can
Bronwyn?
signify...
Nope. We should let you click through
Now,
quicker.
from what I'm taking from this, Robin,
Rain, no.
situation that's happened in your past, and you feel...
Lexi, no. Okay, we'll check the chief and the
and
other
if
two.
I'm honest, I
and
just want to
then,
let you know
I don't
that
know,
so
go
many of us go
do
through
the rounds again with Sam, I guess. Nope, that's not what I'm meant to do.
And I know, by the sounds of it, this dream feels very sad, and it feels like it's full of grief.
Oscar, good. You got my message. Got some things to show you.
What have you got?
Sure, what have you got?
Does, this mean anything to you?
Nice.
That's Dorota.
And what if I showed you this?
Alice Munro.
Dear, some nice throwback to contradiction there for people who haven't played it.
Do you know her?
She's from the radio.
And if I do this?
What the hell is wrong with you?
No? Anything?
What are you doing?
That'll be all. You can go now.
Get in the zipper.
You're a weird guy, Chief.
Bronze again.
Bronze.
I mean, I know what he was doing, obviously, but
The bells are
could have been
very
a bit
cute.
more subtle about it.
They've got small...
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Were you seeing Dorota?
Okay.
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Not really.
Why didn't you save her? Is it really? Tell me.
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So were you helping or being kind?
Good questions.
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me.
I doubt
I
it.
don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
You want to make it up to me?
Oh, where are you going, game?
How?
Maybe if I knew what Dorota saw in you, it'd help.
No, that sounds suspiciously dodgy. Let's skip that.
Okay, Monroe, here's the object for today.
It's definitely made out of silver.
Let's go around to Sam
done.
again.
It is made of silver.
We must be missing something. Maybe it's the questions I didn't ask.
What's this?
Okay.
I don't really want to.
Please tell me?
About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
I mean, that kind of sounds like a seizure.
It's happened 5 times. Even on clozapine. I get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal.
Do you actually disappear?
As far as I know, I've gone.
Ugh. Need details, please.
It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
This is not really where I saw her story going, but continue. Experimented on?
They rearrange us like decorations. Suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
I'll be back.
White fur. What is that?
Okay,
A rat?
Bronwyn. I don't really want to tell her about a coin, but I might have no choice.
Was it a gold coin?
Yes.
I should have known. That's the same as Birmingham. Although they beheaded the victims, they all had gold coins in their mouths. It's their way of marking their territory to prove it's their work.
It's the same people?
The cutest thing. We're on to kittens now, Uni? Uni meowed. When he returned, the kitten was scrambling at the mat. Its back
Okay,
legs
what am I
lay
missing?
helplessly
What am I
on the floor.
missing?
No. It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to
I'm not.
Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Okay, well, I'll leave it off here then. And we'll move on to the next chapter in the next video. Okay, take care.